Hello, I'm Alex. I am the CEO of Mirmi AI.
For most companies, business teams want to move contract forward quickly, while legal teams want to keep consistency, maintain control, and avoid reanalyzing the same issues over and over.
The problem is that the answers often already exist in past contracts and previous decisions, but they are almost impossible to find and even harder to reuse at the right moment.
So, let me show you how Mirmi AI helps streamline this work between business and legal team.
In Mirmi AI, each contract can be structured using labels. This makes it possible to apply the right processing logic from the very beginning, the right workflow, the right points of attention, and the right level of validation depending on the type of contract, notably through the threshold above which operational teams are authorized to accept a change asked by the client. Let's dive in a workflow. Here, an operational user starts a new contract within the templates put at disposal by the legal team or from an external contract. The selected label immediately directs the document into the right process, with the right rules and the right guardrails. Now, let's imagine that the client proposes changes to the contract. In this first case, the changes remain within an acceptable zone based on positions the company has already taken and the rules defined in the workflow. Mirmi AI allows the business team to quickly identify that these changes can be approved without unnecessary escalation. As a result, the business team can move faster, keep control of the deal, and send the contract for signature. But of course, not every change is acceptable, and that is exactly where legal needs to step in, at the right moment and with the right level of context. Here, the change goes beyond what the business team is allowed to validate on its own. The matter is therefore routed to legal with the right context, the type of contract, the clause involved, the relevant history, and the exact point that needs to be decided. Legal is no longer stepping in to redo a manual search from scratch, but to make a decision where its expertise brings the most value with the relevant internal memory elements and case law references. This is how Mirmi AI helps distribute the work more effectively between business and legal without losing consistency. And once the contract is signed, the magic does not stop there. The contract is automatically integrated into the contract base. From there, teams can retrieve the key information, the main alerts related to that contract, and also analyze unusual decisions made in that document compared with similar contracts when there are any. In other words, each decision does not disappear after signature. It enriches the company's contractual memory for future negotiations.
At Mirmi AI, our goal is simple: help business teams move faster while giving legal teams more consistency, more control, and less repetitive work. If you would like to see what it could look like on your own contracts and workflows, I would be delighted to walk you through a personalized demo.